Kano State, in a remarkable achievement for the educational sector, has emerged as the best performing state in the 2025 National Examinations Council for Senior School Certificate Examination for Internal Candidates. According to the results, Kano State led other states in the Federation with 68,159 candidates, representing 5.02% of the national total, who passed with 5 credits or more, including English and mathematics. This impressive performance places Kano at the top of the 2025 NECO SSCE performance chart. Governor Abba Yusuf, reacting through his spokesperson, Sunusi Bature Dawakin Tofa, described the outcome as a validation of his administration's sustained investment in education. Recently, about 4,300 recently recruited teachers by Governor Abba Yusuf in Kano have received their permanent and pensionable appointment letters. Arise News correspondent Ayo Adenaye reports.
One after the other, the beneficiaries stepped forward to receive their appointment letters from the governor of the state, Abba Yusuf. The initiative, under the Better Education Service Delivery for All, BESDA, a program implemented in the state to improve access to basic education, increase literacy rates, and strengthen accountability for educational results by focusing on disadvantaged primary schools.
Let us carry our duties with sincerity and diligence, always acting in the best interest of every child in Kano State. I pray that we achieve greater success in our collective duties.
The State Commissioner of Education, Ali Makuda, attributed the recent success in the National Examination Council NECO results, where Kano State came out first, to the governor's reforms in education.
In the year 2024, yielded a positive result. Since the establishment of National Examination Council NECO 25 years ago, this is a first of its kind when Kano State championed the recourse.
The governor, Abba Yusuf, promised to continue to prioritize education at the state. He appealed to all the beneficiaries to reciprocate the gesture shown to them by his administration.
Our administration has placed education at the very core of our development agenda. Let me say here that as you are inducted into this noble profession, I want to urge you to embrace our mission. Teach with passion, serve with integrity, and dedicate yourself selflessly to nurturing the minds and shaping the character of our children.
Some of the beneficiaries expressed gratitude to the governor with an assurance that they will deliver quality service.
We are very delighted for what the governor has done for us. Our support remains to the governor, and we promise to do our best in this new job.
All the beneficiaries are expected to resume duty with immediate effect. Ayo Adenaye, Arise News Kano.
Joining us to discuss this major achievement by the state and how the state is still working to improve the education sector further is Haladu Mohammed, Technical Advisor to Kano Governor on Education Reform. Good morning and welcome to the morning show. Congratulations on the achievement in education by Kano State.
Thank you so much. Good morning all.
Well, Mr. Haladu, well, thank you for joining us. Well, I think let's just go into the subject. Obviously, you are going to, be celebrating and try to sell Governor Abba Yusuf to us. But the question to ask you is, how did this, achievement come about? And are there any structures in place, put there by the governor, whom many people refer to as the Education Governor of the Year? Are there structures to ensure sustainability so that, this will not just be a one-off achievement? What structures are on the ground to ensure sustainability? But first, you can praise the governor and then tell us, the main issues. You as a development expert and technical advisor to the governor on education.
Thank you, Dr. Abati. As you said, I'm trying to sell the governor to you. But you know how it is when you are selling a good product. All salesmen love to sell good products. So in selling good products, you see, you touch, you feel, you smell the product yourself. So I don't need to go extra mile to praise the governor on what he's doing. You see it every day. We share in the news. People see it. It's everywhere. So my task seems to be very simple in trying to sell, so to speak, the governor to you. And thank you for your congratulations. Yes, how did it come about? It is a product of hard work. It's not just happening. In reform, you and I know that in reforming any system, the first thing you do is to change the mindset. When you change the mindset of the people, a lot happens in no time. The governor came in powerfully. He made it very well known to his cabinet, to the people of Kano, that education is number one, education is number two, and education is number three. His body language, his spoken words, his allocations in the budget, everything speaks education. So the people, the education managers, the children in school, everybody in the society saw what was happening, and the mindset began to change. But he didn't just leave it at the mindset change. You remember he came in 2023, and immediately he came in, he commenced work to reform education. We found at that time a system that had fewer number of teachers as needed. He immediately ordered for the recruitment of 5,600 teachers in 2023, that year. 2024 came, he injected another 5,000 teachers in the system. Just yesterday, as your report just showed, he is injecting another over 4,000 teachers into that system. In a span of 2 years, close to 15,000 teachers have been injected into that system. It's unprecedented. But this is also accompanied with massive teacher training to make sure our teachers are brought up to date in the two fundamental ways teachers become productive: the subject matter knowledge and the pedagogical knowledge. Teacher training, retraining, in-service, everything is going on in our ministries. It was massive, it was intensive. Not only that, learning materials were moved to schools. You saw the airport last time. You showed it to the people. So a lot is happening. Learning materials are going in. Additional teachers are going in.
Okay.
Massive reconstruction, renovation of the school's infrastructure is going on.
Excellent.
So it's a lot of input that went into this. It is only natural that we begin to see the dividends of that.
Really good to hear that.
Is it sustainable? Yes, it is, because our reform is not just doing those things on the fly or just on the symptoms. No, every step we have taken is institutionalized. We are seriously reorganizing how education is managed in the state.
All right.
We are moving to the 21st century quickly.
That's good.
We are digitizing our process. Learning is being digitized. So it's a total change in the management, a total change in the structure, a total change in infrastructure, a total change in mindset. So all
right.
is on, and
Okay.
once that gets integrated fully in the system,
Yes.
it becomes automatic.
That's
Dr.
really
Abba.
good to hear. That's really good to hear. I hope you can hear me. Mr. Haladu, can you hear me?
I can hear you
Okay,
very well.
brilliant. Okay, you touched on something I want to ask you around now, which is digitalizing education. The Honorable Minister of Education earlier this year had said that we're going to introduce AI to the curriculum. And I'm glad to hear that Kano State is already considering this. So tell us, to what extent or what efforts are you making to ensure that education in Kano State is embracive of technology, particularly AI, which is the future?
Thank you so much. We are almost ready for AI completely. We have right now pilot schools where we are piloting digitization. Students are learning through tablets. Teachers are teaching with curriculum and other teaching materials embedded in technology. The entire school system, the classroom, is being made to respond to technology as quickly as possible. We are maximizing access to online products. We are doing our own monitoring of teachers, mentoring of teachers, tracking teachers in the class, attendance in class by students, and all of that. We are piloting technology very seriously. So very soon, I believe, when our reform is complete, every aspect of delivery, every aspect of monitoring and tracking, even in terms of the materials we use to learn or to teach, will all be digitally compliant. So AI, welcome to Kano.
Okay, AI, welcome to Kano. Congratulations, Kano, on your feat in NECO. But the contrast is Kano still has 989,234 out-of-school children, which is about one of the highest in the country, if not the highest. What's happening? Best in NECO, best in out-of-school children.
Thank you, Rufai. Yes, we have that baggage. And you know, once you are born into a family, you immediately inherit the characteristics of that family. We came and found a lot of out-of-school children, over almost 1 million, like you mentioned. So, the same way we are doing with the conventional learning, the same way with the normal day-to-day interactions in the class, teachers and teaching, we are also doing for the out of school. The government established a very powerful committee that will come out with strategies to tackle this. I am privileged to be chairing that committee. So what that committee is doing currently is, first of all, knowing this out of school. Data is an issue, I'm sure you know. Yes, we have almost 1 million, but who are they? Where are they? What are their characteristics? There are out-of-school children who are in other form of schooling, in the Quranic schools. We know them. To date, we have registered more than 15,000 of such schools. They are small schools. We have registered more than 15,000. We believe there are about 18,000 in Kano. We are completing that registration. There are out-of-school children who don't go to any form of schooling, and they live with their parents, so you can find them at home. There are out-of-school children who don't go to any form of schooling, and they don't live with their parents. They are the classical street children we call. Our own effort right now is geared towards developing a comprehensive database that captures every form of out-of-school phenomenon, where they are, what they do currently, and how do we come and meet them. I want to point out that there is already an established platform we want to ride on. We are already piloting on. Currently, we have over 300 piloting learning centers around that deal with out-of-school children issues. We are applying the Accelerated Basic Education Program for the overaged among them. We are currently campaigning vigorously for those of the right school age among them to actually enroll them in normal schooling. Next year, wait for us, Rufai, there will be a massive intervention in out-of-school children in Kano across the 44 local governments we have. We will have accelerated learning centers in every local government, probably in every ward. We will enroll, we will provide learning materials, we will try to mop up as much as possible every street child we have, every out-of-school child we have, to make sure as quickly as possible.
Okay.
Probably you will not hear of that phenomenon in Kano again.
Mr. Mohammed, it's very good to hear that, because Nigeria, in fact, has over 15 million children that are out of school. So we need, for the future, to educate those children. However, are you willing to give some credit to the Abdullahi Ganduje administration? Because, Governor Yusuf got in there in 2023, and now within a space of 2 years, perhaps somebody laid the foundation. Because when Ganduje was governor in this same Kano State, he introduced free and compulsory education. He had the school feeding program. He also talked about, school enrollment, which was a priority. Will you, although you are advisor to the current governor, will you say that, maybe that process began and Governor Yusuf just, capitalized or developed further what he met on the ground?
Actually, it even started before then. When you talk of massive enrollment, you talk of school feeding. In Kano, the phenomenon actually started with the Konkoso administration. He brought that. I would not like to belittle or diminish the previous government, but I will tell you, during their time, even that school feeding program of Konkoso was stopped. Many boarding schools were closed, and so on. I will not diminish that, but I will tell you, education is a continuum. You start a new curriculum now, it takes the next 15 years to mature. So, if you talk about that, the real foundation was actually laid during the first Konkoso administration. We have experienced a little disturbance when what you said happened, the last administration came, many things of that movement were stopped. If we had continued the way Konkoso started, Dr. Abati, we'll be talking about a different Kano right now. Kano that is far, far away from where we are talking about. But take this analogy. When you see a number 10 jersey on a soccer field, dribbling out all the powerful defenders in front of him, and taking that ball into the net, probably it came as a pass from the midfield, or it was even kicked from the goalkeeper on the opposite side.
All right.
But let me tell you, whether it came from the midfield, unless you have that visionary, powerful, skillful number 10, which I can characterize Governor Abba as, you will not score that goal. So, not minimizing how that contribution happened, but you cannot also remove the fact that a quick and impactful reform has happened, which results into the kind of results we are seeing. And we'll see more.
Thank you so much. I regard certainly to Kano's number 10, Governor Abba Yusuf.
The Lionel Messi.
The Lionel Messi, Ronaldinho. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for your time. And once again, congratulations.